Well, Mr. Chair, I'm going to do the best I can to enact civility you asked us to have on what I think is a morally repugnant bill. First of all, the irony of using Title IX, which was meant to empower women in sports, to then hold somebody else back as an argument, that people don't see that as a laughable situation, kind of boggles my mind. The testimony we heard today, while having some science, I guess, involved with it, has absolutely nothing to do with youth sports here in Minnesota. So I'm not sure why we spent time listening to that today, because it was in no way germane to what we're actually trying to talk about here. So that's embarrassing, and I don't understand why we would have done that. It's not constitutional. I'm just expressing my thoughts on this whole situation. It's not constitutional. That is clear, right? The fact that we can't define or clarify the Constitution or think we're going to make some rules about that when there isn't a House companion and we know the governor's not going to sign it. Now, if we want to have a discussion, I guess we can, but nothing about this. In the testimony we listened to today, we had a person talk about someone who identifies as a woman and kept referring to them as a male. That's offensive and not acceptable. No one's calling that out. So, Mr. Chair, when we talk about civility, when we say horrible things really nicely, that doesn't make it any better just because it's polite. And that's what this bill is. It's a horrible bill being presented really nicely. And the evidence we heard from, I think it was it Dr. Hunt? I'm not sure, in no way relates to what we're talking about here. And so to think that we're going to come back and tell trans girls or trans boys that they're not what they say they are, that's unacceptable. That is not who we are, and that is not the way Title IX was supposed to be used. And that's a gross, embarrassing misrepresentation of that. And I am appalled by this bill. Thank you.